or 4 just in case, not to deal with it.
It felt like that draft, EG just had like this, like we just want to run this lineup, and they kind of like, no matter what, we're just helping on picking. I would like to see them be a little more like flexible and adaptable in the draft rather than just committing to an idea and just no matter what going for it from the pick one.
If we were able to kind of like see that coming, there's no way that Navi wasn't like. So.
There was one pick in the draft like, guys, the Storm is coming, Storm, and then they pick Storm. And no, if we could see it, certainly art style.
After the third pick, it was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Everything in front was just to set up for the Storm.
Exactly.
So Navi will go ahead, ban out Timbersaw. They have first pick this game, and EG they can't run the Drow versus Navi apparently, so they're just.
Oh, they get the Bat Rider.
The General Bat Rider.
They get the Bruce Wayne.
I wish I was sitting next to you right now, honestly. Please. Winter, no.
Apparently Winter was unbearable before.
You were sitting on the couch and we're in the other room and you just hear it nonstop.
Bruce Wayne.
All game long. Wow.
Let's see, Bruce Wayne is when he's weak. When he's strong, he's Batman.
So let's see, EG, if they want, they can go for like the Venge, obviously counter to the Bat Rider in a way, which they do.
They're dire as well.
And it's just like, this is an EG thing that they do like a lot of times, just staple PPD hero. There's the Elder Titan, as we mentioned earlier. Not sure if they want to grab both supports just right away.
Beastmaster is also on the pool.
Beastmaster's left too, which they did do yesterday.
Pretty common opening with bench on dire side.
Yeah, and especially with Bat Rider, like we talked about, multiple forms of vision, etc.
Do you guys like Navi going for IO again this game in the first phase?
Yeah, why not?
They might. Yeah. They might. Honestly, that's very them.
And as you said, you talked about it last game, that they have generally been running it on a dual mid, but we've seen them run it dual off lane with General. We've seen them put it safe lane.
And if you're EG and you're expecting IO pick, is this where they do like their old school, just like super heavy T-Man, Enigma, Tidehunter, Void? I guess not. They go Beastmaster for now. So they get Vision to try and deal with the Bat Rider a bit. Or the Navi one.
Yeah, we'll see whether Navi goes for the IO or they go for other heroes. Like, basically what Bat Rider needs is vision. He needs heroes that will provide vision for him, so it's easy
Night
for him.
Stalker used to be a very popular partner.
Or
Ricky's still
Spectre.
All those heroes, like, yeah,
I mean, do you want to pick Spectre against Beastmaster?
No, you don't see the heroes now, but I'm just giving examples that what Bat Rider needs, you know, so that you can play your game well.
And this over the years that we've seen EGP, this is the one thing that PPD has been just adamant about, that they are not a Wisp team. They're not afraid to play against Wisp, but they will generally, I don't think I've ever seen them pick it.
They picked it at I mean, this was a long time ago. They picked it at a Summit, like Summit 2 or 3.
Oh,
they picked like a Wisp Tiny combo.
The infamous Summit 2 for EG.
I lost to it. I was playing for the Peruvians. I remember it. So it happened. I think. I don't know. Whatever.
I mean, it's a good thing EG wasn't at this year's Summit, or they might have disbanded before TI.
Does it ever stop like this?
Jesus.
At least this way they'll stick around until Seattle.
Ouch.
Very team-specific ban. EG bans out the Enchantress, obviously the art style Ench, and Navi banning out the Lycan. Don't want to get pushed down off like Beastmaster Venge. You kind of have to ban Aura /
or
Easy Roshiro.
We can use the Wyvern against those Aura heroes, but I guess they can't really pick it, right, because it's a game played by the same guy. Sonical plays the Wyvern and the Wisp.
Right. Yes, he does.
Yeah, Artstar is almost always on a much more aggressive support.
Which Doctor do you consider aggressive?
Oh wait, Artstar plays it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. He runs with people in the lanes.
He usually has Maledict leveled.
Yeah, because like Witch Doctor is one of the better supports to deal with the Beastmaster, just in case he goes to the lane.
Yeah, and I mean, the heal is always something not to really undervalue.
Yeah, Stark is also pretty good here. It's very good versus the Bat, and it's very good versus the Beastmaster, and it's also a hero that gives Bat Rider vision at night. So a pretty good pairing as well.
So EG banning out the Enchantress. What else do they want to remove here?
It's like, alright, we have lots of physical damage heroes and auras. Do we ban the Huskar anyway? No, they ban art style.
Heroes.
They have much better tools already to deal with Huskar.
Of course, yeah.
I highly doubt that's what I'm thinking.
And you probably don't want to do the same thing again.
Oh, of course not. Yeah.
You know, I say that, but you know, sometimes people still do the same thing.
Hey man, it's the meta. Drow Huskar.
Oh, no Drow this game.
Nope.
So right now they need damage. They have set up with Beastmaster and Venge. They need heroes that can deal damage during the Raw, during the Magic Missile.
Fear, Sumail heroes.
The Jug and the Lycan were banned, so... What other fear?
We saw a lot of TA today though.
Yeah.
Maybe
First
not
Bat
this early.
Rider.
Bat Rider, those.
Yeah, but against
and
generally
Dendi,
not
Dendi will play that mid if he needs to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a throwback from metas long past, but you pick a TA and I can guarantee you.
Did both the TA games lose today? Didn't we see 2 TA games today?
No call 1-1.
Oh yeah, that's one game.
Yeah.
So Shadow Demon, Elder Titan. Not sure if they'll pick either one of those up.
Do they play Terrorblade?
I can't believe Elder Titan is still.
Do they play
Terrorblade?
Terrorblade?
EG.
Yeah, does EG play Terrorblade?
I'm sure.
Well, we don't know. That's the thing.
I'm sure they can.
Oh yeah, no one knows yet.
Yeah, since Fear has shifted back to carry, we're not sure what they're running.
Terrorblade is really good with Bench and Beastmaster.
I mean, Fear played basically everything back when he was the
Even
carry player.
even Luna Terrorblade.
Clinks is a
Yeah, they're
Fear
there's
strategy.
a setup
It's
for
gonna
it.
be Terrorblade or Luna after this with
Yeah.
the SD.
You're
It's-
ruling out Morphling?
Yeah,
It takes too long to come online.
Morphling too, but if you want to push, you have Luna and Terrorblade is better.
Yeah.
What the EG?
But boy, you better pick something that comes online
Prioritize,
pretty
yeah.
fast, because this Navi lineup is absolutely going to be in your face.
They
There's
go
the
for the
TP.
TP.
Yeah.
So Navi needs illusion clearers.
So
Heroes
what-
that can deal with illusion.
So we used to see Zeus a lot,
Tinker.
Ember. We've seen a lot of Tinker with the Aghanim's build now.
Tinker seems pretty good. They have a lot of
Is that-
global presence with relocate.
Is the tempo right though? I guess it is. I guess Tinker.
It's okay. I think you can actually do it.
Yeah.
You need a hero that can
Definitely
kill.
a Dendi old school.
You need a hero that
special
can
as well.
kill the illusions for sure. The 3 heroes they have right now do not kill illusions well.
Well, it's too late to go for like that Keeper of the Light Legion commander. So.
Legion is not bad.
Not.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, I meant more like the full
If
like
they- if they pick-
aggressive dry lane.
If they pick Legion, is their safe laner. Like Didyara plays the hero.
I'll be pretty heavily committed to the heals already here. Looks like they could transition into a lot of pushing as well. But they banned
Just-
2 of their best pushing heroes already.
Just a little weird. Most of Dityara's Wisp partner carries don't necessarily kill illusions that quickly.
Sven.
Sven.
Yeah.
Sand King.
Sven.
Oh yeah, Sand King.
Okay.
Sand King kills illusions.
Oh god, if he gets
Aghanim's.
Ags up, oh my god, they just blow up.
I mean, it's a
I
very
actually-
Navi pick.
I actually hope we see that.
It's actually ridiculous. What Ag Sand King does to illusion heroes, it should be outlawed in most
You
countries.
know, I have a feeling we're gonna see a game either one team wins really quickly. There won't be a long game. Like if EG wins the early game a lot, then they're just gonna crush. And
Their
and
dire side with Beastmaster, Venge, Terrorblade.
and
They're
if-
gonna take Roche.
If
they're
Navi
gonna push.
controls the early game, and they'll be able to push very quickly to
I think that's a good Sven ban.
EG removing an IO partner
Yeah, it
that
really
clears
is.
illusions.
Yeah, that's also Sven. Forget about that hero.
Because it still could be a Bat Rider mid. His general has been playing a lot of Sanking. Dendi played a lot of Sanking. Like they all have been kind of playing the hero, except for Dityara.
But in this situation, would
feel
you
like there's
would
something
you prefer to put the Sand King mid instead of the Bat?
I would probably not.
You would still rather put Sand King off lane and Bat Rider mid,
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. No.
regardless of matchup.
We don't know. We don't.
I guess we don't know the
what
matchup,
Sumail's
so
playing. Yeah.
I guess we just have to say. But more than likely.
Yeah, that's the strength of this. That Navi have shown in the past that they're not afraid of playing those aggro lanes with either a Bat Rider or a General Sand King. And so it's totally matchup dependent. And the nice thing is that between Bat Rider and Sand King, there are a lot of mid heroes that would be on the table for EG that those do well against.
They could even completely switch it up and just change everything. Like Sand King safe lane.
Yep.
Dityara mid. Let Bat Rider general off lane. Like they still have their options open. Just waiting to see what.
Could
Sumail plays.
they go for Ember still with their heroes? Like their lockdown is not the best for Ember. Right?
Who, Navi?
Yeah.
They banned Queen of Pain.
Huh.
Interesting.
It's
Queen
a
of
good,
Pain?
it's a
Oh.
Orchid carrier.
What could
I
they be
mean, I
looking
guess
for?
Queen of Pain deals with the illusions if you go Agony.
Yeah, but
But
they banned it.
Navi bandit, so.
Yeah, that's weird, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe they're looking for a hero that they want made that gets hurt a lot by top. I'm not too sure.
Right. No, I mean it's also an Orchid carrier if they were thinking of something like an Ember. It's not really a common Navi pick though.
Could they go back for the Shadow Fiend again? I mean, that'd be a little weird, but
Then what is Dityara?
If you go back to Shadow
yeah,
Fiend-
they can't. Like that would be very bizarre.
Navi are taking a lot of time. First on that ban and then on this pick. I wonder if they're a little unsure of themselves here.
He has never played the Sand King, right? It's always only General or Dandy.
Dendy in general, yeah.
I mean, I guess you could just go Clinks. That doesn't seem right, though.
Then they have no way to deal with. Well, I guess they have the Sand King, but they don't have great ways to deal with TB. Hey, Huskar anyway. All right.
Okay, they Huskard anyway.
Well,
that
Again, huh?
that can't be good.
it doesn't. It doesn't feel like the.
That can't be good.
I mean, he does have good defensive supports.
Is this, man? I don't know.
It doesn't feel like last game though, where it's like, oh, this Huskar is just like
this
they
game,
won.
They have
after the
so
fair.
much physical damage. Like
They have
they're gonna kill
Soul
him.
Catcher as well. They have lots of lockdown.
Oh, they're gonna Magnus.
Magnus.
Okay.
All right, well, I think EG has the physical damage department covered here pretty nicely.
Yeah, I think this is a totally different draft. So I'll ask you, Fogg, for final thoughts. But I think this EG lineup is gonna do a lot better than what we saw last game.
I like the EG lineup. It's the Navi has a very Navi lineup. I'm not too fond of the Huskar last pick into EG's lineup, so I'll have to go with EG this game.
I think it is very, very hard to beat this EG team the same way twice. I think we're going to see a third game. With that, let's hand it off to our casters. LD and Winter, take it away, guys.
Thank you very much, Nahaz and Winter.
Probably not gonna get
agree?
Huskar this game.
Not gonna get Huskard. Well, we were right about last game. They did get Huskard. Navi did not seem as confident in the pick. Like last game, they just snapped it right up. This game, they used a lot of time on their last ban. They took a lot of time on the pick. Even they seemed a little uncertain about it, Winter.
Yeah, they are really unsure, but they were using a lot of time because they were figuring maybe we could get another win out of this and puts us through the next round. So
yeah. Well, let's find out, guys. Game number 2 has begun. Navi currently leading the series 1-0, and we'll hop into it right now.
yeah, maybe it's also because they are 1-0. You know, it's either they win this game fast or they just lose it and go game 3.
Imagine how triggered EG are going to be if they lose to Huskar twice, and knowing it's coming
I'm
this time.
sure PPD will be very, very triggered by that.
Heads will roll. He does get the lane ward down here, so I mean the big question is always with Seneko, where is he going to focus? I've almost always seen him support mid early, but I mean you mentioned he has occasionally gone to help the off lane. Do you expect him to roam this game? Is there a place for the IO and also the Chen for art style? Like, where should those supports be prioritizing if you're a Navi?
Sand King definitely needs help from one of the supports, either the Chen or the Wiz.
Either is fine, you think?
Either one of them. Because you can't really leave Sand King alone and not do anything about it.
Oh, this is going to hurt a little bit. EG getting instantly dewarded. General will snap up that extra gold.
Yep. Typically what people would do is you have the Chen on the off lane first, you get a creep, and you send a creep towards the lane so the off laner can actually CS in the first few waves. That's how you usually help the off lane as Chen.
EG congregating here near the top rune. Last time this happened, they got the first blood. Doesn't look like Navi have interest in contesting this time around, though. And we'll go to Male. Meanwhile, bottom, Io gonna grab his. So Seneko bottle already inbound.
In so far, everything... Oh! So one D-ward apiece. This is gonna be annoying for the Sand King, losing that vision, because they can kill him very easily with the supports they have.
And they're not starting with any help there. Let's see if those...
Where's the Chen?
The Chen is
he's
heading that
nearby.
way.
Yeah, he's going there to grab a creep. This lane is pretty difficult for the Sand King though, if he doesn't receive any help. Even with help, it might still be difficult. It's a very, very strong lane.
If he gets shut down in the lane, is there a plan B for the Sand King, or are they pretty screwed at that point?
It's very difficult though, because Bat Rider needs the jungle as well. And if you want to go jungle, you have to go for the Sandstorm build.
Oh,
the
General
body block.
looking for the body blocks, and he's pretty on point with them, but PPD lobs in the stun. It's just enough to get away. Still though, with the Chen support, able to drive EG back a bit here. General getting an experience range. Art style. Very aggressive Chen player early on generally, and we can see it again now.
So Bat Rider's bottom, so Huskar has gone mid again, similar to the last game.
And that is not fun for Magnus.
No, not at all. It's a pretty difficult lane for him.
Yeah, already Ra being aggressive in the lane with the support of the IO.
This is-
Meanwhile, Fear getting harassed a lot, but art style being dealt with by the two supports. EG are struggling a little bit to deal with the Chen right now, but they are going to sweep back around.
And
Look for that Sand King. General is going in, and he's going to find the kill on the old man. 1v3 with the Chen's help, so really 2v3, I suppose. He gets the kill, he's going to spend his gold, he buys the Tranquils, and he's wasting a lot of EG time. I mean, even if they kill him off, he's going to burrow out of this one too if he wants to.
Even if he dies here, he gets the Harpy.
And they might find another. Gonna keep on zapping it. Does have relatively low HP, but EG.
Man, this Chen is destroying this safe lane from EG.
Yeah, Artstyle says, I see your tri-lane, and I am now an army of one to help the Sand King. I don't think EG expected him to go that deep, though. General really went in there.
Yeah, as you can see, when the Sand King receives help...
they're going in again! Here, getting zapped, the Caustic explodes him, and now they look for PPD! They're gonna kill him off too if he's not careful! The Harpy nuke's coming out! PPD! Peter can't even make it out! Navi survived 3-1! Rolling right through EG already, and this is while Huskar free farms, this is while Batrider free farms. They're winning this game, just 2 heroes alone top lane.
This Sand King is just destroying with the Chen. My god.
Sand King what did EG do?
Is there a good hero now?
Do they have an adjustment that they can make at this point? Now Suneko's coming, he's like, great, all the kills are happening top, I want a piece of this action.
Yeah, and the other 2 lanes are pretty much self-sufficient, the Bat and the Huskar. They don't need much help against their heroes. I'm not sure how EG has what EG has to do to help this lane. They might have to just ditch and help the other lanes. You see Peter moving down all the way towards the bottom.
Is this the jungle Terrorblade time? Do you just get your Iron Talon and abandon ship? He's already in the woods, Winter. He's given up.
They're gonna try to kill Dandy at bottom. They have to get this kill.
I've seen this a couple of times where Terrorblade gets crushed in the lane and goes to the jungle. 100% loss rate, at least when I've watched it.
He might be dead here, Dandy. They have to get this kill.
Oh, he does have the Firefly though. Can they focus him down? Universe trying to focus him, and with the stun, the Fairy Fire not enough. EG will secure the kill. Desperately needed. At that Artstyle also looks like dropped pretty low there. Got ushered out of the jungle. But remember, there is still a Huskar to worry about this game, and it's going to be a fast armlet at this rate.
Well, at least they have better heroes to deal with him. At least.
They do. I'm still concerned about Sumail though. He's also
he has 2
8
points.
CS.
Look
2
at his
points
skill build.
in power here. They're like all in on the physical damage, it seems.
I'm really confused about what's going on now.
Why do you get level 2 in power in that?
I don't know.
Like your versus Huskar, right? You can't even hit creeps half the time.
I'm not sure, dude.
Oh, they do find it. Yarado, there's the skewer. Sumail has managed to hit level 4, and now perhaps they can get the kill. The physical damage, good, but not enough. There's the tether. Suneko, as usual, on the case to salvage. Slight miscue here, and now Artstyle moves into the woods. Fear, straight to the woods, has the TP scroll. He's already ready to find a new home after he gets shut down there, and Fist of Faith comes out. Artstyle keeping Sumail back. Sumail shockwaving creeps. They're fighting over their own big camp.
I mean, I guess
right
that's the plan. Have 2 points in Empower for the Terrorblade to jungle.
Iron Talon Terrorblade. Haven't seen it win yet. There's the net.
Oh, here comes the Sand King.
The Burrow Strike. This hate for Fear is real. Navi do not like old men. But Universe will find Dendi. Gets the kill bottom, so EG keeping themselves in this game. They're going to transition this into a push. But
there's no way they can help the Terrorblade anymore, so they have to help the other lanes get kills elsewhere. They're gonna be able to get a tower. They're gonna try. Sand King's peeping in.
Yeah, General not having any of that. So when is that point for you or Navi kick it into the next gear? Is it the armlet? Is it a blink?
Blink plus armlet and a mech on Chen.
And then do you just run the towers at that point?
The game might just fall apart for EG when that timing hits.
Oh, Fear! Where are you going, buddy? This ain't your jungle anymore.
At least it was Chen alone, you know? Anyone else there, TB will be dead again.
Well, he's not farming now. That's the key for Navi. Terrorblade below the Chen in net worth, below his own Shadow Demon. And Navi still waiting on those item timings here, General. Probably the blink coming next, like you mentioned. The Dendi blink, still a ways to go. So they will have a little window here, EG it seems, where will be allowed to farm a little bit.
There's nothing they can do now apart from the Beastmaster ganking when he has Raw.
Everyone's jungling now, Vincere.
This is really, really bad.
Shadow Demon's trying to jungle. We saw the Magnus and Terrorblade fighting over their own big
I
camp
mean,
earlier.
Navi just has to take the aggressive play right now and take towers. Either go for the towers or just try to make a place wards in the jungle and kill them when they're jungling.
It's just relentless from Artstyle, really. He's got the skeleton army out, Bendy's on the move, he's gonna get eyes on Zai, traps him out in the trees, the Firefly's there, Disruption coming through to try and turn this, but he immolates, he will end up falling. Sumail arrives and looks to help out as well, but EG,
there was 4 heroes.
4 heroes to get the Chen.
2 heroes and it's 1-for-1
And
trade.
now General on the case. Got the level 4 burrow, he is scouted though. This could be big for EG potentially. They've got an RP as well. PPD heads to the left though. The rest of the team is just gonna abandon him. Do they dive this? I think Navi will hesitate a bit here, wondering if anyone else is lurking in the trees, perhaps waiting on that next Firefly from Dendy to go in. PPD for now survives, but there's while the Huskar just hits mid lane, gets that armlet, and Navi now pressing in. They've got the fresh Firefly, and if they need to, they can dive. PPD has gotten out of there. But that means the tower likely down. He rotates to bottom, has a smoke. EG are holding the mid lane for now, and EG doing a decent job of dodging fights, or at least limiting the damage. They'll take a tier 1 bottom. That's not too bad.
Yeah, trading 1-for-1 in their position is extremely good for them, like being that far behind. They just need to buy as much time for the TV to come back into the game. Keep farming, and reach a point where at the very least you get a blink on Magnus and try to take a successful team fight with the RP.
But this is right before that next round of Navi aggression, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna get the double blink.
I mean,
they're gonna have the armlet and the mech.
in the meantime, the Beastmaster can gank whenever he finds an opportunity with the Raw.
And it feels like they need to probably, because if they just sit back and don't slow down Navi's timing, that next round of aggression will come.
The Beastmaster definitely has to move up at some point to help out the Terrorblade. Like, he has to move. Magnus has to focus to get his blink, so Beastmaster is the most likely hero that can move around to help his team.
It's gotten kind of quiet in this game, and that's definitely good news for EG. Not seeing too many kills.
Nothing happening is definitely good for EG. Like,
and Navi really can't let off the aggression for too long here.
They just got the armlet on Huskar, so they're definitely gonna make a move soon.
And they have the Sand King blink soon. Do they have their bat blink yet?
Yeah, soon.
1700.
Everything is arriving in the next probably 2 to 3 minutes.
You think it should be a blink for bat this game? Is there any argument for like that boots of travel, drums build, or?
Probably. I mean, you can go for it depending on.
What do you prefer this game?
I would prefer. If the Sanky has an early blink, then maybe I would consider that, like the drum spots build. But otherwise, blink is really good with the relocate. There's no reason not to go for it.
So they are trying to catch up in levels here on the supports. That's the one thing Navi haven't gotten this game is a fast level 6 on the IO that we saw in game number 1.
He's gonna have a Tomb of Knowledge, so I mean, either way he's gonna get it.
They're about to wrap around to your top lane. Looks like Zai's out a bit far. He does not have a teleport scroll either. And with the Test of Faith coming in the Hadouken as well, great blocking there by Artstyle to help keep him down. The Wild can pex him in the butt, then gets Flame Break back, will end up falling.
Well, that's the blink if he wants to go for it.
Oh, Dendy, very close. Just needs this creep wave and he'll have it.
All their crucial items are just coming online now. Like
and then EG have to prepare for round 2. So what does EG do? Do they just split push? Do they try and trade? Do they take fights somehow?
Pick off. They don't have very good deep push because Beastmaster is level 1 Axe. The only deep push they have is the Shockwave from Magnus.
He did start leveling it up again, right? I believe I saw that.
We see a relocate coming in here. Can they actually get the blink start?
Oh, the burrow from on the universe from General, and now they're looking for that second kill. They'll bring him down, and on the low ground, Peter Pan Dam retreats. General not going to have the full complement of support there with the IO relocate ending, so he will give up the chase.
I mean, that is
good debut for the blink.
That is arguably the best hero for them to kill as well, because Beastmaster is the only one, like I said, that can move around to set up kills. So with that hero down, there's nothing EG can do apart from just trying to farm. They're gonna have the blink on the Magnus at least right now.
They do have the Hand of God online now as well, so they're looking, I guess, just for the mech, and they've got everything they need to push.
Right now, Navi just needs to get deep wards down. They need wards in the jungle and the Ancients area so that they can limit the EG's farm. Whenever they're trying to farm, go there, smoke, kill them.
Yeah, EG still has that tier 1 bottom though, and that is allowing them to farm up the southern side of the map. Navi will clear out the main EG woods, and now they're going to find Sumail. The lasso comes through,
got the blink.
locking him down, and Ditya there to follow up together with the burrow strike. A quick, clean kill.
He already got the blink, so it's not that bad yet.
EG are farming a nice little stack here, and now we see some Terrorblade Shadow Demon shenanigans with the disruption, the Metamorph. A lot of damage, but General on the case, he burrows through, but he only hits the illusion, so he doesn't even catch Fear, and now Recover of Sandstorm, they have to commit a Hand of God rather, to try to keep him alive. The relocate comes from the backside. General alive for now, and then the swap PPD committing onto Dendi, but meanwhile Huskar on the backlines, they need to keep the Sierra alive. So far they have. They're going to bring down PPD, they look for a bit more. Dendi try to slow Fear down, does not have a lasso anymore, no flame break. So in the end, only the Venge there. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
If that Burrow Strike hit a hero.
They saved the Sand King though, at least. Like, Sand King would have been a big kill for EG there.
Yeah, he is the second most farmed hero in the game, just behind his own Huskar. Would have been a lot of gold for EG.
Man, this has got to be the poorest Terrorblade I've seen in recent times.
Well, it would be a first if I saw a Terrorblade that went Iron Talon at 3 minutes actually come back and win.
Yeah, Sand King might find him with Epicenter. It's gonna be a solo kill if he finds him.
Do they relocate fairly soon here?
I don't think he even needs it, he
30.
just needs to stun Epicenter and go invis so he doesn't sunder him.
Doesn't sunder him, yeah. General not gonna find him. But Na'Vi, they seem hellbent on taking down this tier 1 bottom.
That's the mech plus the blink done. Bat Rider and Chan.
As well as the Dragon Lance, so they're ready to go.
So
And wrapping around from behind is that Sand King, but meanwhile the Magnus comes in, works on the Era. Here comes a lot of trouble. Universe backing off Zai as well. They've already lost the Magnus. They're likely to lose Universe as well if he's not careful. Continues to retreat, burns to the spears. General ready for round 2. Dendi on the chase. EG getting routed in the backlines. The Pearls off the mark. Doesn't matter. They still get 3. The RP committed as well. A clean tower next.
They have no damage though, even if they land a good RP right now. Like, no one has enough damage to kill the heroes in the RP.
Terabyte's not going to be coming to fights anytime soon. That's for sure.
This game is looking like it's over. Oh my god.
Well, when Na'Vi win, they win fast, Vincere. This team doesn't mess
I
around.
mean, they're so impressive in this series.
Yeah, EG definitely looking vulnerable. Could get 2-0'd here if they're not careful.
They need to buy so much time for them to farm and come back into the game.
Fear's trying. He's got boots now, you know.
He's got boots.
It could be worse.
I mean, we are trying to make it sound like, you know, there's still hope.
I mean, if you're Terrorblade and this game happens, like, mentally, you've got to be pretty unhappy.
Nothing is in your hands right now, you know.
They were tri-laning too. Chen just ran them over. And last game was the Snako show. This game, it does feel like it's been art style, making most of the key plays for Na'Vi.
Yeah, like
the support duo has been on point.
That's why when you have a Sand King off lane and you send help, it's so much different
from just like leaving him alone. Yeah.
You change so much of the game. And he didn't even get the best script. Arguably the best script to get is the Satyr.
Yeah, and he got the Centaur.
But he still dealt so much damage to the lane.
Yeah. Even just that first movement where he was body blocking them, he lets the Sand King get an experience range, like that alone is big, let alone getting kills. And
yeah, once he got level 2 stun and caustic, he was able to harass the Terrorblade.
EG though, moving in from the rear, they're gonna get nice on Snako, relocate. Does just run away, but Ditya there in the pit is going to find the first kill on the Universe, and now General moving forward is going to blink out the IO to the high ground. Ditya though not being focused there, not dealing with this Huskar very well, and then the Pearl comes through on the Fear. Terrorblade came to a fight, that surely was a mistake. He's going to immolate, that's 3 down. Make it 4 in a second as Sumail caught out of position here, tries to go to the Roshan Suicide, maybe blink away, that's not going to happen. Make it 4, make it 5, GG! General celebrates, dancing on EG's graves here. With an epicenter.
They got Sand King this game.
They got Sand King. Well, you guys were not convinced by the Huskar pick. But the Na'Vi play was immaculate in
what
this
did
series.
Huskar do this game? Sand King just did everything for the team.
That's the point. You know, Na'Vi, they don't care if it's the right game for a hero. They're just so confident.
They're like, oh, EG has all the tools they have for the Huskar, but wait. Huskar hasn't come online and the game is already over.